Good day and welcome everyone to the second day of the Warcraft All-Star League. It is time for Group A to finish today. Group B, excuse me. Happy they are leading right now ahead of Moon and Sock and Blade. Sock and Moon both with 1 point. This is our first game of the day, and the winner here pretty likely will take second place in the group, and the loser take third. And we are just a tiny little bit late because the first game has already begun. The first map is underway. Still early in the game. Moon playing Demon Hunter and early harass. Archmage expansion by Sock. Yesterday by Blade. We saw quite a bit of one base play, but of course the Asian humans normally always prioritize Expo instead. Archmage has sick items, by the way. Double Claws is insanely good. And the Demon Hunter, so far, not able to kill too many peasants. I think 2 peasants died total as of yet. But it's still pretty strong with immolation, with the boots. We have evasion as well. Oh, nice little block there, though. And those AM right clicks, man, they really hurt. Some footies are dying, but that is kind of their purpose. Yo, thank you, by the way, Stars and Stripes, gifting us up to Led, Jig, 1R, Saul Apeman with the raid, and Stars and Stripes also subbing himself for 68 months already. 1 more month, boys. I waited 5 years for this. Oh, yeah, right. You're right, dude. Next month is gonna be 69 months, baby. Hell yeah. Hope you're doing good, dude. I hope you're getting some sleep. Stars and Stripes is a newly minted father. So I couldn't come to Rara Land, unfortunately. Alright, Moon here counter-expanding. He's got the Naga second. But so far it seems like Sock is in full control in this game. He is lacking the level 3 Archmage, though. That will be a concern later on. Also right now, before tier 2, before second hero and casters, out on the map the human can't accomplish too much, especially without Watch Elementals level 2. Archmage, though. Archmage, though. Oh, and the Demon Hunter as well. This AM is surprisingly good at trading hits, thanks to those double claws. Man, double claws, that is actually insane. That is criminal. Got the shop finishing up. Can use that now nicely to heal. Bunch of footies saved. Clean game so far by Sock. Oh, but look at the archers. Ready to cancel the healing. That's a really cool move by Moon. Oh, and there he goes. Cancels the healing right away. This might force a TP. Not just yet, though. Demon Hunter back at home. Someone has to creep that natural, of course. And a couple of footies are going down. Moon is starting to take the experience lead, as he is supposed to. If Sock had a Zeppelin here, he could harass even more. But no lab cleared, no level 3. His options are pretty limited right now. Has to wait for tier 2 to finish. Still gonna harass a bit in the main. The AM right clicks are still something to be feared. There's double lures, so there was no cancel there. And the Archmage might be getting cornered up here. Perhaps a TP will be forced. Moon here with the archers. Not quite able to get out the block, though. The AM, of course, very speedy with those boots of speed. And we have the Blood Mage second. That is always the go-to hero nowadays for human in the matchup against the Night Elf. If there is. Demon Hunter, that is. That's Archmage level 3. That's the creep. Oh, that was nice, by the way. I didn't even realize. He sent the footies there and Militia to creep the lab. Get level 3. Get the Zeppelin. And now he can keep on harassing, possibly. But Moon already on the way to tier 3. Bears should be ready before too long. Oh, and Suck is going tier 3 as well. What? Griffin Aviary tier 3? Since when is that a thing? Suck very often, going tier 3 these days. Also in the matchup against Orc, we saw him do this at Raraland. Something I hadn't seen before. Oh, and a big cancel on the Entangle right there. That buys so much time. Some footies will have to be sacrificed, but that's a lot of gold indirectly gained. Double Griffin Aviary, eh? I haven't seen this before. Certainly on this map. Like on Terran Snan back in the day. Very defensive, very turtly map. Oh, look at that. He's got peasants loaded up. We've seen this trick before against undeads. Building a cannon tower back there. Takes a long time though. And then attacking the gold mine. Entangled gold mine in that case. Is there a shredder by the way? Oh yeah. Sock does have a shredder, so lots of resources. Very active play here from Sock. Really cool. Creeping with the footies in the militia. Taking the cam, getting level 3, getting the zap, cancelling the entangled, then dropping behind the main, getting ready to build a cannon tower. Really cool play so far, but now the Zeppelin is almost deadsies. Oh, if he gets ensnared here, could have been dangerous. Moon with the right clicks coming through. Almost getting that kill. Oh, has to be careful now. Ooh, there's a reveal. Oh my god, if he catches that Zeppelin with the reveal. Yeah. Hindenburg. Oh! Oh! Doesn't quite have enough range. Naga needs the Dragon Lance. Now, if you've watched Back to Warcraft streams a lot, you may have seen this strat before. It is still rare to see. Both Sok and Chemiko have done this against Happy in the past. Build a cannon tower behind the gold mine. Takes a long time. But of course, if you destroy the gold mine, that buys a lot of time. And forces a big reaction. You need some vision as well. So the Zeppelin has to go back there to give vision. And you can see the cannon tower is now indeed being upgraded. We have a Pally coming third. Very strong late game hero potential on the human side. Moon has been creeping like crazy though. Almost all the map crept by him. There's a gyro now going over to give vision for the cannon tower. We're just getting close to done. Dragonhawk's harassing. Very active game. Stuff happening all over the map. But yeah, Moon getting double level 4 here from this camp. He's got a couple of nice items. Oh, Dragonhawks. Threatening a cancel there. Now we got an Orb of Venom. Oh, the gyro. If you lose that one, there's no more vision. Oh, small mistake. By Sock right there. Gyro goes down, not giving the vision. And now the cannon tower can't shoot at the moment. Dragonhawks have to get over there to give the vision. And now they do. And now there's a cannon tower. Shelling away at the Entangled. But again, only as long as there's a vision. Can Moon repair against this? Oh, 5 wisps. Is that enough? There's another tower coming back here. It looks like Moon hasn't faced this before. It looks like he's a bit caught off guard. In the middle, there might be a fight also breaking out. The repair is just enough to keep the gold mine alive for the time being. Oh, but I think now it's been destroyed. I think now it's finally been destroyed as we see triple hero for Moon, by the way. Panda third picked up. And now the Entangled in the main base not mining anymore. Moon at least has lots of gold. And 2 strong heroes. Bloodmint really needs level 3 to unlock the next level. And we see a Chimbroost coming for Moon. That is normally not the units you necessarily want against Dragonhawks. I'm a bit confused about that. Chims are great against ground armies, heavy armor armies, but lots of Sock's army is air. I guess against Knights and Mortars, it could be pretty good. Banish Siphon. But it's only level 1 Siphon. It's not a big drain yet. Oh. The Ancient of Wind trying to eat his way towards the tower to make room. Eating the trees. Oh, he's almost made it. Oh, he sees him. Okay, but there's still no gold mine. Looks like Sok is really far ahead now. 80 supply for him. Maxing out. Really active game. So well done. Active with the heroes, active with the towers and the Zeppelin and the Dragonhawks. Multiple different groups. This is a sick game by Sok, I gotta say. Oh, look at that. One knight also back here, along with the Dragonhawks, protecting the cannon tower. This one might be unrecoverable, folks. Moon does have lots of gold, though. Despite losing the gold mine, he hasn't lost many units this game. We do have mana burn finally, by the way. But it's only level 1 mana burn. And this is so difficult for Moon to deal with. How do you save your expansion and win the fight here at the same time? It might just not be doable anymore, to be honest. What a sick game by Sok. So well played. If the expansion falls, the game is most certainly over. Pally. Oh, last second with the Invo Potion. And the damage is enough with the Scroll of the Beast to take out the Tree of Life. The staff is there as well. God damn, Sok. Oh, and the Zeppelin to save the knight. Bro, are you serious? It's an insane game by Sok. Holy hell. The unconventional tier 3 play. Not the tier 2 push that we see so often by many others. God damn. What a game by Sok. Holy crap. I am impressed. Clean early expansion into a tier 3 follow-up. Now, if the items had been worse, this early game would have been a lot more difficult. You know, items are a factor in the game, and double claws in the early game is pretty insane. For a long time, the AM was stuck on level 2. On level 2, you can't do much. Water Elemental's not a big factor. If he hadn't gotten those claws, he would have been really, really ineffective for a long time. But with the claws, ooh baby, he was off to the races. And so Sok takes the 1-0 lead. Map 2 coming up is going to be Moon's choice, and not too surprisingly, the choice is Concealed Hill. We see that a lot from Night Elves. It is a very difficult expansion to creep for the humans, which is why oftentimes they refrain from doing so, playing one base instead. We saw that yesterday by Blade, for example. Partly worked out, partly didn't work out so well. But Sok, most of the time, is an expansion player. I would say more so than Fortitude. Fortitude seems to play one base more often than Sok does in the matchup against Night Elf. Still mainly with expansion, but sometimes refrains from doing so. The one map where you can be sure that Sok doesn't play expansion is Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock is a super strong map for human, I would say, these days, for the one-base rifle push with Blood Mage. I think the last 10 games I saw of Night Elves facing a human on Turtle Rock when he was playing rifles, every single time the human ended up winning. Speaking of win rates, by the way, between Moon and Sok, there's a fairly clear distribution recently. 6 out of the last 7 games have gone to Sok. Last win for Moon was in March in the Don't Force Me Cup Global Finals. But before that, we had a lot of wins for Moon as well. So it's been going back and forth historically speaking. However, most recently, Sok seems to be having the upper hand. Also reflected in their current ELO standings, where Sok is in 4th place, 5 points ahead of Moon in 9th place. And now we go to map number 2. Demon opening by Moon again. The Keeper of the Grove. Really not cutting it these days. Looking weak across the board. So of course the first big question will be, is it gonna be expansion or not? With the likely answer being yes. But this can be a difficult expansion indeed. If the Demon shows up with great positioning, if there's some wisps for detonates maybe, immolation to burn the peasants, this is a difficult map. Oh, nice detonate. Moon approaching with 2 wisps. Sok didn't realize he had to check the other direction as well. So that's a quick level 2 for the Demon. A really good start. Moon here did his homework on map number 2. Only a ring this time for the Archmage. A lot worse than the claws. But also the Demon found the worst item. Only the gloves. Ring would be his best item. I like the circlet here being purchased by the Archmage. Oh, didn't even take any damage from the creeps. And it's important to get that circlet away from the Demon. If the Demon gets that circlet, that makes him quite a bit stronger. And mana burn, by the way. So there's going to be very low mana on the human side. One peasant also goes down. Good start here so far for Moon. Oh, maybe a last hit here. Not quite. AM gets it. And the item, Slippers of Agility. A couple of decent items here on the Archmage. Nothing too amazing, to be honest. We do have 4 farms. This normally indicates an expo. And here now come the boys. Archmage, no second water elemental available, so this is not that easy to creep. But the Demoner doesn't have Immolation, so his aggressive potential against the peasants rather limited. The archers are joining now. A little bit late, perhaps. Demoner can pick up the tome, but that's all that he got so far. Ooh, nicely playing around the last hit there. Did you see that? Sok was baiting the mana burn to be used too early. Big last hit now. Goes to the Archmage as well. Picks up the item. Parry up of Vitality. All of these items not really very good for Archmage. They would be really good for Blood Mage, I would say. Well, slippers are whatever, but Ring and Parry up, very good for Blood Mage. Blood Mage, surprisingly, needs tank items. Because when you kite with your army and the Blood Mage stands still with a siphon, he will very often catch a lot of hits. And so tanking him up is important. Later expansion for Sok here on map 2, but a much faster level 3 Archmage. Picked that up already, as the demon picked up the Boots of Speed, but has yet to reach the level 3. A few more footy kills will get him closer. Moon needs a second hero right now. He's counter-expanding again. This is a great map for Griffins, by the way. There's lots of creeps with heavy armor here, against which the Griffins work really well. But then again, there's not many creeps, so if you... Wait, maybe that's not at all true what I just said. Normally, when you play Griffins in tier 3... Whoa, look at that block, by the way. Oh, the Naga! Oh, 2 more hits! Away from death! Oh, whew, just makes it to the Moonwells. That was a pretty sick block. But yeah, normally when you go tier 3 with expansion, of course you have to turtle and play passive for a long time. The downside there is, on smaller maps like this, and you might just have no creeps left. I guess Concealed Hill isn't exactly a small map, but there's not many creeps at all on this map. When you reach tier 3, when you get the Griffins and Triple Hero, then all the creeps, or most of them, might be gone already. With that in mind, I feel like a tier 3 rush here actually isn't the best idea. Might be more of a classic tier 2 game. Peasants at the moment, very easy to attack and harass. But again, without immolation, there's not so much damage this Demon Hunter can put out. Tree of Life with Nature's Blessing now, getting in position at the expansion. So going for the Shredder. That of course would help out a lot if he was to go tier 3. We'll have an answer for that soon. As the Demon Hunter finally reaches level 3. And we got the Zeppelin again. Nicely ready at daytime. And there might be enough time to cancel the Entangled Goldmine. I think there is. Oh, Zeppelin. Spotted though. Sock flying home. Not going north for the attack. That surprises me a lot. Why is he flying home? Is he afraid of an attack, perhaps? Oh, he's going for the peasant again. Oh, he's going for the cannon tower again. Did you see? He lured up a peasant. He's gonna do it again. This time, Moon needs earlier air units to spot this. But as you can see, Moon is indeed creeping up the whole map, as he should, especially on small maps like this. As I said, it is really high value to take out the creep camps quickly. And we have an early Griffin Aviary this time for Sock. And there's the peasant. Cutting his way into the trees again. We'll be setting up a tower real soon. There are counters to this. Air units, for example, glaives, for example, or just a counter Zeppelin, for example. And indeed, it takes a while. More demon staffing back. I don't think he can save the shop though. And tier 3 isn't done, so he cannot yet go for the orb. Pretty annoying for Moon. Oh, the Blood Mage ran through the middle of the map. Ooh, that almost could have killed him. I think Moon wasn't quite paying attention, though. And it's again tier 3 for Sock, playing the same strat twice in a row. Oh, Blood Mage taking a lot of damage here, but able to get out. Workshop about to be done. Cannon towers do require a workshop, so has to wait for that. And Sock still being annoying. As annoying as he can. Now he can make a gyro as well to send north to give vision for the cannon tower. That's exactly what he's doing. It's a Panda third again for Moon. Needs to get level 3 much sooner this game.
玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Alright, cannon tower. Close to being finished. Demon didn't have an orb for a long time. That's pretty annoying. And Sok is about to spring the trap over at the gold mine. Panda got level 2. Oh, the gyro. Almost dead again. As previously. But actually still barely alive. And that is so much damage from this cannon tower. Does 100 siege damage per shot. Oh, and the Archmage at the same time in the main base. Damn, sick game again by Sok Moon. For the second time in a row, not finding an answer to this. Moon's struggles continue. And that is both gold mines taken out right now. That is catastrophe. Gonna cancel again. Yeah, Moon, you need anti-air faster. Ancient of Wind. We highly recommend it. Moon still has lots of gold, at least. That's like, of course, way more income here. And this looking a lot like the 2-0 for Sok. This would mean second place for him in the group, which would mean a good position in the ascension phase. Sok doesn't even have a third hero this time. Ah, I guess the Blood Mage would not work out well. I mean, the Pally would not work out well against the mana burn here. Maybe an MK would make sense. Stormbolt, Siphon, Bash. Ah no, now it is the Pally. As Sok is about to close out, round out his 80 supply army. But much of that isn't here yet. This is a good time to fight right now for Moon. Before all of the forces are assembled together. Blood Mage again, barely saved. Oh, or is he saved? Oh, the zap! Oh! Blood Mage dies above the trees. And also if there was something else in there. Big kill. Panda 3, 4-4 on the other two heroes. Was that a triple level up? That might have been a triple level up, actually. Oh, and one other team goes down as well. Alright, this is Moon's best chance. Pushing into the main base. Sok a little bit too eager there. Blood Mage falling. And the Pally was way too late, by the way. Pally could have been added so much earlier. Well, now the Pally's here. Gonna be the #1 target for mana burn, though. Moon with chances all of a sudden in this game. Blood Mage not being rezzed yet. Demon dropping very low, but there is, of course, a staff for him. He's staffing back. Alright, Moon. If you can take tons of kills here, he might still be able to win this. Oh, but the Panda dies. He didn't pass the TP in time. That's a big kill. Level 3 hero. But Demana is still very strong. Demana can only be dealt with until there's a couple of knights. And a level 3 Blood Mage would go a long way, but the Blood Mage is stuck on level 2 here, and there's basically no creeps left on the map. Oh, and Moon re-expanded in the middle. That's pretty sick, actually. You cannot do the cannon tower trick in the middle of the map. Oh. Oh, Moon not giving up so fast. Sok making one big mistake. And getting punished hard right away for it. Oh, this one creep camp is worth so much for Sok. He's been starved for creeps ever since the early game. If Moon could creep jack here and force Sok away and take the camp for himself, that would be glorious. He knows where to go. Oh, and the mortar teams in trouble right away. Squishy units as they are. Suck staffing away. Got level 2.4. And most of the experience here. Moon with 2,000 gold. He needs to spend his resources. So much gold, so much lumber. Make a lore, make an expo, make upgrades, buy items. Sucks at 80 supply already. Moon, what are you waiting for? Naga about to reach 5. The demon not too far away either. And again, production halts for Moon. He's not producing anything right now. Why? Still 800 gold. Oh lord, Moon, what's this? Now Dryads again being produced. Finally. Stop trying to take out the expansion. Calling the militia here as well. The army consists only of Dryads. I think archers could be pretty good here, right? I guess it's always weird to play late game archers because they have so little HP. But since there's no real AoE damage, I think it could be good. But then again, if the Blood Mage retrains into Flame Strike... Ah, and there's Blizzard. Okay, I forgot about Blizzard. Okay, maybe archers aren't that good. Anti-air is always the issue for Night Elf. That's why Gargs work against Night Elf and nothing else. That's why Mass Dragonhawks work against Night Elf and nothing else. Anti-air is always the big difficulty for Night Elf. But Moon now has double Orb of Venom. That helps a lot. He's got high-level heroes. Still a winnable game for Moon. The hero power especially here, making a big difference. Siphon and Banish, they're also doing a good job. We got double staff already. A third staff should soon be added. Ooh, that Dragon Hawk. Yeah, the value now you can get out of staffs if you play around them well is so high. Triple staff now available. Main list for stock is about to expire. What do you do against the mass air? Griffins and Dragonhawks about to be at 3-2 upgrades. Really strong. Double heal scroll on stock as well. And even the Shredder now joining. Dryads with a good movement. Getting on top of all the mortar teams. But not a single one actually goes down. Wow, that's sick. With the staff, with the Holy Light, not a single mortar actually fell here. Great saves by Sock. Still in a wonderful position here. I still don't think it's over though. Moon can move the Tree of Eternity if he needs. And he could reach double level 5. If he wins a few more fights, maybe level 6s are possible. Demon Hunter has some good items. Naga has some really good items as well. And she is now level 5. And the new Tree of Life is ready at the expansion. I was worried that this game was gonna be over real quick. The early game looked rough, but Moon finding a way back into it. Well done. By the way, Jay Persky with the reset. Thank you. Main base for Sock is gonna be dry in just a second. Not much gold left on the human side. Of course, also Watch Elementals don't do much anymore. They haven't for a long time. If the staffs are on point though, these mortar teams are very hard to bring down. Heal scroll comes in. The mortar teams... Oh, first one goes down. Suck a little slow here with the staff. It is difficult to micro all of this perfectly. Panda level 4. Heal scroll comes in again. Demon Hunter in serious trouble! Oh my god, almost went down. Staff comes in finally. Had to heal scroll first before the staff. And the TP away now. We'll see in the end who lost more. And the answer is Sock lost more. You can see from the resources. 3 heal scrolls were used and scroll of protection and 2 mortar teams. Moon didn't lose much at all. He's got 3 upgrades. The Demon is about to be level 5. And Moon may have just taken the lead here. I think the big problem for Sock is the fact that the Blood Mage never got level 3. Nighttime vision advantage here, thanks to Ultra Vision right now. Banish Siphon, but a big mana burn on the Pally regardless. And he's got more burns. There's the next one. Pally positioning here, a little bit off. And staffing away. Oh, that's close. But he does get away. Well played by Moon. He can easily heal up from the Moonwells. Pally completely out of mana. Dragon Haze, Breath of Fire, big damage. Ooh, the mortar teams as well though. Shredding these Dryads when they connect. We can see the damage now coming in. Banish. Where are the staffs, by the way? I guess 2 of them are on cooldown. But look at that, almost all the mortar teams are gone. Moon, on his way to win this game right now, perhaps. There's almost no damage against the Dryads anymore. We have a bunch of Griffins still in the air. But the Dragonhawks were taken out quickly. Moon realizing the weakness there in the human army. Demon healing at the fountain. Sock also needs to get to this fountain. ASAP. And I think Moon's done it. He could move the tree into the center. Level 3 mana burn is so sick now. Looks like we might get to a 3rd decider map. Moon trying to catch reinforcements here. That's smart, but Sock rearranges the rally. Yeah, Blood Mage not being level 3 here. That is the big problem. And Sock sometimes a little bit too slow with the mini micro moves. Not staffing in time, not using the Siphon right away when he could. But now it's also long daytime. So, not much Moonwell healing at the moment for Moon. Sock's expansion will not be mining for too much longer, by the way. Maybe it's also too heavy on Griffins, right? Griffins not really something you need, but there's 6 in this army. It is decent damage against heroes, but not amazing. Maybe just Knights and Dragonhawks would have been better. Knights would also provide more of a front line for the mortar teams. Moon spreading out in a wide arc. Sock building one last big army. 9 more supply in production. More Dragonhawks, more mortar teams. And that's gonna be it. This is gonna be the last army for Sock. And quite the long, epic game here that we see. Demon are burning so much mana. Sock may have to TP away. Much of the army isn't here yet. And so indeed he's going to TP. With the staff saving one of them. I think he also needs 1 heal scroll, right? Moon at 80 supply, crazy strong heroes, tons of heal scrolls. And making a bunch of APs. Yep. That's smart. One heal scroll only for Sock. Okay. In we go. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, and Fog Lightning. So much damage right away on the air units. He's trying to hold on to the heal scroll as long as he can. Dryads, of course, taking a bunch of damage as well from the mortar teams. When they do connect, Demon Hunter finds them in the back. Almost only seems to be getting tickled from these air units. Oh, but the Dryads, when they're clumped up especially, they still take a lot of damage. One more Griffin goes down, I think, to the Fog Lightning, Breath of Fire combo. Supply is getting kind of even. Demon Hunter right now, not part of the fight. We see more and more Dryads falling. Sock would love to get to the fountain maybe for some free healing. Pally, by the way, full mana, didn't get burned. Demon Hunter burns here a little bit off the mark, and the Panda doesn't use the invuln! And dies, and that's finally level 3 on the Blood Mage. Oh no, Moon, it looked like he had done it. It looked like he had done it already, but not quite yet. Sock is completely out of income. No gold mining left for him. The last bit of his cash getting used for the heal scroll. Dryad count now a lot lower than before. Well, that's not true actually. He remade them quickly. Back to 14 we go. More teams, of course, can take on the APs here pretty easily. Level 2 Siphon now a lot better than the level 1 that we saw before. And level 5 Archmage. Going for the Brilliance Aura right away. Insane amounts of mana now on the human side. And the Demon Hunter is out of mana. That's the difference of level 2 Siphon. Calling the Militia as well. Only 1 AP is left all of a sudden. Moon has another base, of course, for mining. But the human army here is so strong. We are now in the ultra late game. 5-3-3. The human hero levels have finally reached the point that they needed to get to. Moon may need ultimates. Big detonates. Dispels all the water elementals. Drained a lot of mana. Good move by Moon. The triple staff has insane value here, though. Demon Hunter hurt already. It is finally nighttime again. We have Moon to his regen again at long last. And the Tree of Ages, Tree of Eternity, I mean, is down. Okay, Panda needs to come back to save the day. There's only a single peasant left for Moon, by the way. Doing solo long distance mining now. For Sock, I mean. Pretty sick game here. Seems like Moon has everything now again assembled, though. Lots of Dryads. He's got the triple hero again. He's still mining. Moon's still with 1,000 gold. Still looks like Moon has the upper hand here, especially economically speaking. Staffing in with the demon. Oh, the Fog Lightning! All the Mortion's about to die! Heal Scroll comes in just in time to save them. The staffs are all ready. Where are the staffs? He's not using them. The Panda again in trouble. Didn't use the invuln again, Moon! Are you kidding me? Oh my god, the Panda dies again unnecessarily. But the Dryad numbers are very high. And there's not too much damage against them anymore. Invuln on the Demon Hunter. Naga about to get 6. She has the weakest ultimate, though, out of all the Night Elf heroes. The Demon Hunter in trouble as well. Staff saves him last second. Naga level 6. Naga getting banished. The Griffin's coming through and getting the kill. Oh my god, Moon loses the Panda twice with an invuln. I questioned the Griffins before. They didn't seem so effective, obviously, against the Dryads, but against the heroes here later on. They have high damage. That worked out pretty well. And now free healing at the fountain. Both back to no upkeep. Sick game, though. 31 minutes. And we're not done yet. And now it's about base race, I guess. There are no mortar teams left. 2 heroes being rezzed. Oh, what the hell? Stream frozen? Panda dead again. Again with the invuln. Oh man. Maybe he had the item on the wrong slot in the inventory. Maybe he pressed the hotkey and didn't work, you know. It's a weird spot for the invuln. Nero with the resub. Lord Helmi with the resub. Bubbity with the resub. Thank you all, guys. Oh, only one hero defending right now. The Demon Hunter is getting siphoned. Sucky from the siphon mana. He's close to level 6. He is close to level 6. Oh, healing from the moon. He's just getting perma-banished here. Banish and Griffins. OP. Oh, look at that damage. Just barely gets away to the fountain. Man, what a close game. That looks like... Oh, Panda gets out. He doesn't have much mana at all. Archmage now level 6. We have Mass Teleport, very good for base races as well. Pally almost level 5. Holy Light, in my opinion, the best heal in the game. And the Dryads, this late into the game, don't do much anymore. Blood Mage, hurt though. If he gets the kill here, maybe there's a way back. But there was an invuln. There's a Holy Light. The Dryads are almost untouchable now, though. Okay, Moon. Can he get the hero kill? Heal pot passed. Demon Hunter gonna go down. And that will mark the end. Such a close game. Moon in a winning position at times. Sok making one big mistake, but coming back from it. And so Sok, the Korean human here, the winner. And that should give him second place in the group. That was the last game for Sok and Moon in the group stage. Moon at 1 and 2. And Sok at 2 and 1. Blade right now 0-2. So if Blade should beat Happy, then Blade could overtake Moon. If somehow he manages this, Blade would get 3rd place and Moon 4th place. But in all the games that Blade played against Happy, I think he's never ever beaten him. Oh, no, that's not true. He beat him one time when Happy was off racing. Twice when Happy was off racing. But it seems rather unlikely when we consider their history. Whether you get 3rd or 4th doesn't really matter too much. The big prize from the group stage is getting 1st place. 1st place gets you into the top 8 already. And Happy is 1st place already guaranteed. Because he has the best map score already. Even if he loses 0-2 now against Blade, he still will have a better map score than Sok. So for Happy, I guess this game isn't too important anymore. But for Blade, this could be a surprise. Blade surprises a bit already, having a very close series and winning 2 maps of the other 2. But yeah, this is now a meeting of David versus Goliath. Blade versus Happy, the last game of the group, coming up after this break. See you in a bit. Welcome back. Sorry about that. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, it is time after the break for our second game of the day, Happy versus Blade. This is the very last game of the group stage. So far, Happy with 2 wins and 0 losses. Blade with 2 losses and 0 wins. But Blade got some map wins. He was able to take some off of Sock and Moon. So now, if Blade beats Happy here, if that should occur, then he will overtake Moon for 3rd place. Of course, Happy is going into this as the big favorite. It is David versus Goliath right here. Happy probably the top seed for the tournament. Blade probably the lowest seed for the tournament. But we have seen crazy upsets in the past, and you can never count out a player. I learned my lesson 2 weeks ago when I was casting Happy versus Colorful for the 500th time in the Xiao Mao Cup. And honestly, I was like, well, maybe Colorful can win a map or 2. But we know how it's gonna go. And then Colorful ended up winning, ended up beating Happy. Huge upset right before Rara Land. That showed in how good of a shape Colorful was. Yeah, so you can never be quite sure, even if there is a clear favorite here today. Happy is, first in the group already. So he is into the top 8 already, where of course everyone was expecting him. And now it's time for our first map. And we have a bit of a surprise, by the way, in terms of players. What we are seeing, Blade for the first time ever with a webcam. Well. In WAL, by the way, when you play without webcam, you get prize money deducted. Yesterday we didn't see him with a webcam, but today we do. Also, we see Happy in the bottom right. We know how close he gets to the screen, how close he gets to the action. Happy looked really good yesterday. Against Sock, he didn't have the easiest game. He was certainly challenged. Nyla versus Human is a very difficult matchup these days. Under versus Human, I mean. Against Moon, it was rather easy, all things considered. Turtle Rock here, our first map. That is the one map where we see players not expanding. Happy rather harassing early with the DK, with the ghouls right away. And will make life difficult for Blade right on the get-go. Blade one of the few humans who will play one base against Undead. As you can see, Blade didn't veto Turtle Rock, which is normally always the first veto for every human. Oh, and the coil misses. First small mistake by Happy. And so that is level 2 for the Archmage. Not a bad start for Blade so far. But Happy also creeping on his side of the map with the ghouls. That should lead to his own level 2 then. Picks up the circlet. We know he loves those circlets. Could be a one-base rifle game. For the longest time, I felt like Tier 2 rifle expansion, or Tier 2 expansion for simplicity, was very bad for Human. But I saw one game by 40 recently on Lost Refuge that almost changed my mind. That was a really well-played game. Oh, Happy here with the steal. Gets the gloves of haste. Now both are threatening a bit of a surround. Alright, the surrounds right now not working out just yet. No unit losses up until this point, but there we go. That is finally the surround. And I think the low creeping here in the early game favors Happy. If the human quickly gets to level 3 Archmage, he can really propel forward, get those level 2 Watch Elementals going, and then solo creep the Mountain King on level 2. On tier 2, I mean. If both heroes are level 2, I would say that is quite good for the DK. DK, in my estimation, one of the best heroes on the level 2 stage. Coil really good, Aura really good. And you don't need level 2 Coil yet for quite a while. And another item picked up. Rings of Superiority, Circlet, and the gloves should all go to the Lich later. This could be a Crypt Lord third game, by the way. It is rifled, as we see. Oh, almost preventing the coil last hit there, but Happy got it. No, wait, he didn't get it. Oh, no, he didn't get it. Was a little bit too early with the coil, so well played by Blade. We can see that the rifle actually got the last hit in the overlay. And now the DK is out of mana. Would love to steal this item, but won't be allowed to. Circlet here as well for the Archmage. Ghouls are creeping at the same time. DK now very close to 3. Oh, very, very, very close to 3. 2.99. Oh, now he's got it. Double Slaughterhouse is normally pretty popular against the rifle style. And yeah, we do see Double Slaughterhouse. Normally with Double Slaughterhouse you see like A-bombs and Destros. With that, the Crypt Lord is really good as a third hero. If you would play Fiends, then you would rather go Dark Ranger for the single target focus fire to make skellies. So yeah, this looks a lot like Crypt Lord, if you ask me. Happy coming again for the Creep Jack. Oh, almost had the surround right there. Blade has a decently strong army now, though. MK with Stormbolt has some real kill threat. And of course, Happy doesn't have Frenzy yet. Nova for the last hit, though. Happy playing with his ghouls here really well. In range to threaten, but not too close in range to be picked off easily. Tier 3 are Happy now done. Destroyer form coming. Frenzy as well. But no third hero yet. Not for a while. Happy's a bit low on gold. It's a lot about last hits here as well. With Coil Nova, Happy could one-shot these priests. Oh, try to take out some rifles. That worked. Big last hit here. And with the coil, gets it. Happy getting a lot of experience here just from long range. Coil Nova not committing in with a full army yet. Now making the third hero. The Pit Lord is on the way. Really good game so far by Happy. Stealing lots of experience away. And he hasn't lost a single ghoul yet this game, right? I think he saved everything. Soon tier 3 will be reached on both sides. And there's a lot of camps to creep, by the way. So lots of opportunities still also for the third heroes to level. It should be the Pally on the human side. Oh, that's a really good item. Hell yeah. Ancient Django, probably the best item you could have found there. Which 2.6 now, after a bit of solo experience. Blade almost has the resources to expand, but no, he's going to pull back the peasants. Just work on his army for now. It's the real Archmage in the main base. Harassing, that's kind of funny. Oh, Blade actually going for the push already. It's not just a bit of harass. Trying to take out the shop early, but Happy is very close to home to defend. Level 3 Mountain King. Going for the Crypt Lord right away. Impale didn't hit too well, but enough for 1 kill. Ring +5 should be given to the Pit Lord, I would say. Blade already in upkeep. Happy. Not quite there yet.
一位玩家的部队正
Creeping the red camp. Blade is on the way. But the camp should be gone at the time he arrives. Item here, sort of accuracy. Not really good with this kind of an army. Impale lands on quite a bit of the army here. Crypt Lord in trouble right away. Getting focused here. Is the Crypt Lord, is that the right target? Not so clear. He's got so much armor. Oh my god. And the invul is passed. I think he had like 15 armor or something. How does he have that much? Oh, but Blade forcing the heroes away. There's more Storm Bolts still available. And somehow only a single ghoul died in the end. Oh, the destroyers getting away in time. It seems like the Spellbreaker is a bit of a weird choice. Especially with A-bombs on the horizon.
一位玩家的部队
With a level 4 on the DK, the undead army is quite fast indeed. Happy at 51 supply. Oh, I don't agree with his breakers at all, though. Sure, breakers are magic immune. But they don't counter anything on the undead army. Breakers very, very vulnerable to fiends and A-bombs. Oh! And Happy has breached the way to the main base, slaughtering the peasants right away. Bad position now for him, though. He's going to TP out. Trying to not lose anything. Only a single ghoul falls in the end. There are still a bunch of creeps in the bottom left, in general, on the left-hand side of the map. But now we got the A-bomb flood coming. A-bombs are very hard to deal with on one base for human. If he has crazy high hero levels like AM5, MK4, he can do it. But it's hard to get to. Of course, Happy's going to be leveling in the meantime. Crypto close to 3. Lich about to get level 4. Item here, I think, yeah, Ancient Django also for Happy. Super high move speed now. I would still love to see earlier cannibalized by Happy. I feel like that's the one upgrade he always gets too late. You saw a second ago, the DK used the coil on the A-bomb. He could have just eaten a corpse. Free healing. Almost free. Gyros are really good now, though. There are no fiends, of course, to counter the gyros. But the A-bombs here are so strong. Impale coming through. The breakers unaffected by it. That is the nice thing. And the destroyers should be getting taken out here by those gyros. Oh, but the Lich also shooting away at them. One by one, going down. Lich level 4, +4 intelligence is what that means. Happy has a big supply lead. With more A-bombs streaming in from the main base as well. And the last gyro is killed. One destroyer still left for Happy. Winning this fight so far, it would seem. MK also really needs clap against A-bombs. A-bombs here seem to be taking over in the end stage of map 1. Oh, Pally exposed! Almost goes down. Death Knight in trouble as well. Target fire towards him, but does get away. Everything for Blade now seems to be very hurt. We even have some Sorks for slow. But one destroyer is still kept alive for a bit of despawn. Pally, super hurt. DK separated from the rest of the army though, but he's almost level 5. Lich pings him away. That one destroyer save, such a big deal. And Blade has to call it. GG, and Happy gets the 1-0. I guess, as expected. Bit of an unusual game. Blade kept it pretty competitive though. Didn't get completely destroyed. He got some kills, took out the destroyers, threatened the heroes, but never got the hero kill. Against a lesser undead, Blade might be able to take the hero kill there and take the lead that game. But Happy with a very solid showing in a matchup that you don't get much practice in, right? Normally, every human always vetoes Turtle Rock. So Happy here had a bit of improvising to do as well. But Happy has yet to make mistakes this tournament. Not a single map dropped yet. Happy could make his way into the top 8 in a flawless manner. Where the big boys will be waiting, of course. After this series, we're going to continue with Group C. We're going to have 2 matches of Group C today. There's going to be Shao KK versus Infi in the Orc Mirror. And then Lin versus 120 for our main event today. This is going to be sick. I'm very excited for that one. And then the rest of Group C will continue on tomorrow. Shao KK versus Lin, Infi versus 120, Shao KK versus 120, and Infi versus Lin. And then on Sunday, Sunday is going to be sick, because on Sunday we are going to have Group D, where, I think this is the most exciting group. 40, Starbuck, Fly, and Colorful, all competitive, if Fly will show up. Fly normally not super successful in the big tournaments these days, but very often in the big tourneys, when it's about all the marbles, that's when Fly really shines, when he overperforms. So yeah, I have high hopes for Group D. And then Group A is going to finish out our group stage on Monday. Map 2 is going to be Blade's map pick. Oh, and wait. Oh yeah. Ah no, it's Titaners. Damn. I thought it was Turtle Rock. I thought his map was Turtle Rock, but no, that's not the case. Titaners will be his map. I was already excited that we might see Lost Temple, I mean. I saw that Lost Temple was in the pool here for the 3 maps, but Lost Temple will be Happy's loser choice, I guess, if we get there. Now Blade's loser choice is Titaners. And ready we are for map number 2. Archmage first opening here, no surprise there, and Happy again with the Crit Lord. That is normally always his go-to hero when we expect 2 base play. Titaners, a very good map for fast expansion. Goes for both human and undead. Thank you, LeCrest Fallen, with the resub for 87 months already. That's pretty sick. Says, yo, hail Satan, everyone. Why everything so quiet? Yeah, chat is a bit quiet today. Still a bit early in the day, I guess. Also after Rara Land, you know, sometimes people need a bit of a break and don't just want to watch every Warcraft game all the time without any breaks. I get that. When I watch esports tournaments as well that aren't Warcraft, that aren't my job, when I watch like Dota or Counter-Strike, after a big tournament, I'm like oftentimes, okay, now, that was fun, but now it's time for a bit of a break and do something else. it is also summer. I imagine many of you are enjoying the summer as well, enjoying the sun, getting a bit of a tan. Here where I live, near Frankfurt, it's going to be 30 degrees on Sunday. We're going barbecuing on Sunday. And on Monday, motherfucker, it's going to be 34 degrees. That is going to be so hot. I think this is going to be the hottest day of the year so far. In about 3 weeks, by the way, I'm going to be going on vacation in Serbia. And there, I don't know how they have determined this, but I heard from other people who are going that they're expecting more than 40 degrees Celsius. I'm gonna die, guys. I'm gonna die if that's true. Alright. Let's take a look what's happening here, though, in this game. Blade is not going for the expansion. He crept the lab. He's sending out the militia to creep the other orange. Blade is playing one base, aggressive. That Happy has to try to figure out what's happening. And it looks like he has figured it out as well. Because Happy is not expanding. He's just teching up to tier 2. As Blade is getting that level 3. Happy got the info early, adjusted early, and so Happy actually has the faster tech. But level 3 Archmage is very strong right now with the Water Elementals. As Happy also doesn't have his own level 3. Ideally, Happy would like to creep up 1 or 2 more camps, get that level up. Gonna have to unsummon here, get some resources back. Happy didn't make a graveyard yet in the main base, and didn't make another ziggurat yet in the main base. So Happy is supply blocked. Good opportunity here for Blade to do some decent damage. Shop might be taken out easily. Now, going for the graveyard. Losing the crypt isn't that big of a deal. Happy has tons of ghouls already. Well, surrounding the crypt lord, though, would be a big deal. Oh, we almost got him. That might have been the kill right there if he gets that surround. Oh, man. He did have a bunch of rings, though. Maybe he could have fought out. This is oftentimes an awkward position for the undead. You only have melee units. You can get easily out-microed by Water Elementals. Oh, Happy looking for the surround on the Archmage, but can't quite land it. But he's now committing rather deep into the main base. One base versus one base is not really that good for human. We saw that before already. And the thing is, since it's the script board first, you absolutely cannot play rifles. You cannot play rifles. They are going to get completely owned by the Impale later on. So that makes the one base situation even more difficult for the human. In the end, the crypt might fall. Oh wait, is he gonna save it? Oh my god, Happy actually saves it with the Impale. Killing more Water Elementals, getting more experience. Perfect defense by Happy. As so often. That was pretty sick. Didn't even lose a single ghoul. Yo, Darkness with the resub, thank you. Also, Kraus 4K with the 500 bits, thank you. Says, yes, I'm from Serbia. We're expecting temperatures of 40 degrees during the day, but the nights will be chilly. Really? If you're planning to visit Belgrade, you'll have a great time. There are many exciting places to explore. Feel free to DM me. I can recommend a few must-see spots. I am actually going to Belgrade. Thank you for the offer. QBCube with the resub. Thank you very much. Alright, so we see Blade going tier 3, going Griffin Aviary. We've all learned by now that Griffins are very good against Crypt Lord. You can't get impaled, and you get lots of magic damage against the beetles. Happy with the good scout. Sees it right away though. So against Griffins, Happy will need either Fiends or Gargs. Normally it's Fiends. Oh, Stormbolt's around against Impale's around. Both heroes in trouble here. Pretty sure the DK is gonna go down. Yep. And his TP away is forced. I think it would make sense for Happy here to go Spike Carapace on level 4. Most likely these beetles will not be useful anymore. Whoops. Oh, sorry about that. Even more armor for Happy here, picked up with the Lion Horn. As we do see him go Fiends indeed. Fiends can struggle against Griffins if the supply is really high. If it's tons of Griffins with tons of upgrades, they get insanely strong in the late game. But of course, this is a one base game. Here, I do see Happy definitely ahead. Didn't go Carapace though. Do you guys also feel like Crypt Lord without Carapace looks a lot less badass? Those spikes, you know, they aren't very good, but they make him look so cool. Oh man, Blade right now fighting without his tier 3 units, without the Paladin. This is just a donation of units. Oh, Blade. Ooh, that's a big mistake. Lost all the footies right away. Quite the experience donation. Happy lost some ghouls as well, but that's something he gladly does, because the Griffins will take on the ghouls very easily. Own the ghouls, you might say. Now at the 10-minute mark again, Happy looks to be far ahead. First Griffin up in the air. We don't have web yet, by the way. The Griffin is indeed really good against the ghouls. Impale, though, on the Mountain King. He's in trouble! And the Holy Light might have been on cooldown. I'm not sure. Wasn't quite ready. Happy owning this fight. There's no gyros to counter the destroyers, so the destroyers are basically untouchable. And that might be all she wrote, to be honest. Happy gonna get the big item here. Heal wards are okay. Not as good for Undead as for the other races. Because Undead already has mobile heal wards with statues. One ring on the Pit Lord, one ring on the DK. I like that a lot. And Happy now expanding with the big lead that he has. Looks to be a perfect group stage here for Happy. If he wins this game, he's going to be 3-0 in games. 6-0 in maps. Oh, we have a gyro finally. Oh, but one gets webbed right away. Gyro's almost as expensive as ghouls. You can afford them pretty well off of 2 bases, but off of 1 base, they are an expense rather high. Happy has been cripping so much, dude. Close to triple level up now again. No invuln on Blade is extremely dangerous. Impale Coil Nova is so strong here. I'm waiting for it. Where is it? Impale. Ah, no Coil Nova follow-up right away. There was only one Impale, in fact. The Gyro's doing a good job so far. One Destroyer goes down. Only a single Destro now left. Blade's army seems to be coming online finally. After a long waiting period. But the Destroyers might still reign supreme. DK level 4, Lich level 3, Cripple level 5. Super strong levels. Another Destro goes down though. I think Happy a little bit surprisingly slow with his coils here to save the Destroyers. But again, one Destroyer is left standing at the end of the fight. Ooh, Lich take a lot of damage here. Almost went down. Coil was in just in time. Archmage cannot be saved. Impale was on cooldown there. I mean, Holy Light. And Lich is saved again. Not enough to take out the heroes. Happy protecting his heroes very well throughout the whole series. And so Happy wins his last group stage game. 2-0 again. And victory again for Happy. It would have, of course, been a shock if Happy hadn't made it into the top 8 after he had such a super successful qualifier season. In the 4 monthlies, Happy did extremely well, had by far and away, the most points out of any player. And so here, in the end, the favorite does prevail. Happy takes first place in the group, and Sok takes second. Sok was struggling a bit against Blade, was also certainly struggling against Happy, but against Moon today, Sok looked very, very good. So it's going to be Sok in second, Moon in third, Blade in fourth. That means that in the Ascension stage, Sok is going to place 1 round ahead, and Blade and Moon, they will still get to play both, will place 1 round below where Sok is. They'll be shuffled into different groups, of course, and then have a chance to prove themselves again for the top 8. So with that, Group B comes to a finish, our first group here in the WAL Summer Finals, and right away we will continue with Group C. And the first game of the group is going to be Zhao KK versus Infi. This is going to be a Orc Mirror best of 3, which is going to come up in a few minutes. So, Group B, first match. We'll start with that after this break. See you in a bit. Welcome back, everyone! Our first 2 games today are now behind us, and it's time for the next group to start. Because Group B came to a close. Quick little catch up there once again. Happy took first place as expected. Sock behind him in second, Moon in third, Blade in fourth. This is exactly what the ELO standings predicted, by the way. Is what the distribution here was. Now for Group C, it's going to be Xiaokeke, Infi, Lin, and 120. And why don't we make a little game out of this? How precise or how reliable are the ELO standings, I wonder? So, Lin is in second position right now. Very high up there, so he would be expected to take first. After that is 120. And then we have Infi in 10th. And Xiaokeke is down here in 23. So I guess Xiaokeke has one of the lowest seeds in this group stage. Is the ELO prophecy gonna hold true? Or will there be a surprise? This certainly looks like the likely outcome. Lin recently has been looking very strong. By the way, someone has told me that Kao lost his last 10 games. Oh my god, that's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. Damn, bro. Kao on a cold streak at the moment. This is going to be relevant for Tuesday, I think it is. Tuesday is going to be Group A, which is Kaho's group with Dice and Labby and Focus. What was I looking at? I forgot. Let's take a look at the historic results between Infi and Xiaokeke. It is favored win rate for Infi, 67%. Yo. The last time they played was 2019. Infi played human back then. We had one game where he was also playing Orc. Infi a long time ago already was just playing a bit of Orc. They haven't played for 5 years in tournaments. That's kind of crazy. I mean, Infi doesn't play every tourney, and also Xiaokeke doesn't play every tourney, but still. That's kind of crazy, dude. 5 years. Well, we will see if there's gonna be a surprise in store today. We do have the confirmation, by the way, Infi is playing Orc, as he is doing almost always. His fans were hoping for him to at some point switch back to human, but he hasn't been doing it. Hasn't been doing it. When right now seems to be the strongest time for human in the last 8 years or so, to be honest. But Infi, rather, is playing Orc these days. It feels like Infi is taking a more relaxed approach to the game. Sure, he plays tournaments. Sure, he streams a lot. But I don't think he's trying so hard anymore as he was back then to win all the tournaments, to win the World Championship. Like when he did that in 2000... Was it 19? Winning all the gold competitions. No, wait. 2019 was Happy winning and Lin winning, I think. When was it when Infi won everything? 2020? If Infi was to win this tournament, this would be quite the big surprise. Infi, I would say, very good in Orc Mirror. We've seen him do very well against many of his new Orc brethren. In the past, he always used to play Farseer. Recently, Infi has also been transitioning more into Blade Master. He's trying to get a grip on that hero, has been trying to master the Blade Master, which is one of the most difficult heroes out of all to get a perfect handle on. In a moment, we'll find out what the two will bring to the table. Blade Master or Farseer. Both very viable in the matchup. Seems like on the new patch, both playstyles have their strengths and weaknesses. Both are doable. But it's been more Blade Master lately. Especially from the top orcs. From Focus, from Soen, from Lin, from Fly. Certainly from Fly. We've been seeing lots and lots of Blade. But Infi has always had a soft spot in his heart for the Farseer. Even as one of the few orcs out there playing Farseer against Night Elf for a long time and being quite successful with it. But most recently, seems like also he has learned the lesson that Farseer is just bad against Night Elf. The game should be starting in just a minute. Double checking with the other stream. Yep, looks like we should be getting things rolling here in a moment. Thank you, Unmern, gifting a sub to Knopf. Knopf, who was also at Raraland. I was really happy to see him there. Grizwags, also with the first time sub. Welcome. And Wuella with the 12 months full year. Thank you very much for the support. Remo, are you drunk? Nope. I am stone sober. I had fridge cool sparkling water just a moment ago, and it was delicious. I think on a hot summer day, the greatest thing to drink is just ice cold sparkling water. Okay, actually there's a lot of great things to drink. Also, all kinds of beer. Also, apple juice. There's a lot of good different things. But no. Last time I had beer was at Raraland. And now we are ready finally. There we go. Took us a minute. But now, our first map is underway. First map of the first match of Group C. Infi on the left, playing the Farseer against Xiao KK on the right, playing the Blade. Xiao KK, especially in the older patches, is playing lots of Farseer as well. But here, Blade indeed it is. Estevez with a 2-year resub, thank you. Says, it was great to have a beer with you at Rawa. I promise I didn't spit into it. That's good. Thank you for not spitting in my beer, bro. At Raraland, I was told that, well, I was asked rather, what was up with my name, Remo, because it's a rare name, sort of. But actually the point was a different one. This person came from Switzerland and asked me, hey, do you have Swiss parents? Or do you have any connection with Switzerland? Because in Switzerland, actually, there's a lot of people named Remo. And I was like, really? And I didn't know that. I thought I had a very rare name just all around. But apparently in Switzerland, there are many of us. By the way, bit of a wacky strat by Infi right out the gate. He is playing Double Rax Headhunters, full Davai, tower push. I haven't seen this in a long time. One Headhunter died so far. Blade Master healing up with the heal salves. Peons on the way. Also spiked barricades already in research. As you guys may know, spiked barricades also works in building in production. Oh, the peons are going down very quickly though. This is not working out too well just yet, I would say, for Infi. Headhunter's very hurt as well. We have a bunch of grunts here. This looks really solid for Xiao KK. Tier 2 isn't too far off, then he can go for a second hero. Oh, one grunt here, close to going down. The Woofy hungers. Blade is very hurt though. I think he got the grunt, just barely. Oh, Blade! Oh, got the kill. Oh, KK maybe not realizing that there was another dust. Oh, that's a big hero kill that all of a sudden opens the floodgates. One big mistake by KK, and now there's gonna be a tower in his main base. And if you're trying to go for the burrow, but that's a lot of repair. Oh, and we got the panda second. Maybe he can still cancel the tower here. Oh, it's so much damage against the burrow. Oh, it's such an important building to hold. Panda with the right clicks. Burrow goes down, though. The tower... Oh, very easy to destroy without reinforced. Farseer gets to level 2. One more grunt going down. Might be 2 more grunts going down. But now we got Panda and Blade Master. Pretty crazy game so far. Blade now very healthy though. Very difficult to bring down. There's no shop for Infi, is there? Not too many resources either. Seems to me like KK is in great position here. Do Germans actually drink Jägermeister? Yeah, sometimes. I feel like it's a decent drink as long as you don't have too many. It's like ultra sweet and very viscous. But if you only have like 2 or 3, I think it's quite nice. Okay, Infi with lots of headhunters. Needs to get away, though, find a way to heal them up. He's about to be level 3. Spirit Lodge for Shaman is going to be a big deal. He needs that purge against the wolves. Perfect timing at the shop, going for the heal scroll here is Infi. Pretty funny strat. Just, you know, Farseer and Headhunters. Nothing else. Oh, tome stolen. Yoink. Telly staff on the Farseer as well. Panda getting level 2. I would go passive here if I was him. But he goes Drunken Haze. Okay, Farseer with the heal self with the speed scroll. Joining the rest of the headhunters. Oh, one of the shaman getting caught right away. That is pretty painful. It's kind of a dangerous attack by Infi. Xiao Ke doesn't have much yet. But the grunts are pretty sturdy. Speed scroll, and yeah, you can see healing is extremely limited here on Infi's side. Bunch of headhunters about to fall. Blade Master also so difficult to bring down here. Oh, he's trying to set up towers, but they're getting cancelled. Blade revealed. Farseer only has a handful of heal selves. Oh, nice breath of fire. Loads of damage. And the peons are killed. Still no tower. Panda almost level 3. Seems like Panda 3 should be the final nail in the coffin. Blade with a heal potion here. He is so difficult to bring down. Farseer about to be level 4, but does that really change much? I don't really think so. Tower is cancelled again. Infi with a cheese strat. Tier 1 tower push. double racks. It ain't working. It ain't working. Xin, Warcraft 3, thank you for the resub. Level 4 now on the Farseer, but doesn't even have enough mana for the Fork Lightning. He's only been spamming the wolves this game. Almost getting surrounded here. Sapping home, healing up one more time. You can't blame Infi for not trying. He is trying again and again. If he had level 5, I would be okay. There's a possibility here. Level 3 wolves are pretty sick. But he ain't. One more heal scroll. Alright. This must finally be it. Panda level 3. Oh, that's a big level up. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Good connection, but not on all the headhunters. We got more Purge. Mana Potion again. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. And if you're trying to hold on to the heal scroll, there's one tower coming somewhere. To the left right there. Oh, Farseer caught out of guard. Has to go for that invul potion. Heal scroll is going to be huge. Oh man, that was a crazy good heal scroll. Last chance for Infi this game. Spreading the headhunters against the Breath of Fire. Panda's doing a great job here. And this must surely be enough, finally. Xiao KK holding over and over. And the Panda can always get new clarities, get new salves, get new heal pots. And the Farseer isn't making it to level 5. I think that's the big problem here. He's not getting enough kills. One of mana stealing. That's actually pretty good. Especially against the Panda. Would have been great for KK to steal the heal scroll away. Because Infi surely must go for a new one. 41 supply for Infi. All headhunters, baby. Could go for a second heal scroll, I think. Farseer trying to get to 5. He's almost there. Double 1 of mana steal. What's the cooldown on 1 of mana steal again? I think it's pretty low. Has to spam that item. Yeah, as you can see, indeed quite low. Blade Master coming from the back. Ooh, tough position for Infi here. He's getting caught. He gets to level 5. Trying to take out the Shaman quickly. Also stealing mana away so that the wolves now can be strong. It is level 5 for the Farseer. It's level 3 wolves. We've got 1 heal scroll. A single heal scroll. Used already. 1 of mana steal again. Breath of Fire though. Doing so much work. Blade Master cutting down the headhunters one by one. Level 3 wolves indeed really good here. But there will be Shaman against them again. Infi has to get the next heal scroll. And then dude, can he still win this game? Dude, how many times does KK have to hold? Oh, Blake got the heal scroll. So important. So important. Oh, the Farseer separated from all the headhunters right now. Uh-oh. Dangerous positioning. Farseer needs to join forces again with the rest. Dude, don't tell me that Infi wins this game in the end. Just with goddamn headhunters. Gonna go for one more big creep camp here. For one more big consumable. I think the best item would be... Oh, Blade! Blade about to steal it! Oh, I stole the big heal potion! That has to be game. Can't kill the Blade now anymore. Crucial moves by KK. Purge on the Farseer, and he's surrounded. Got the invuln though. Oh man, that heal potion. Oh man, that heal potion. Removing all hopes for Infi. Farseer. Oh my god, everything is so hurt. Purge! Chain lightning! Heal potion! Farseer! No way. No way! Bro! Are you kidding me? Blade now level 4. We got a level 2 crit now. Breath of Fire again. Oh my god, all the headhunters about to die. Look at him! Look at him! Feast for KK. Oh, the Blade. 1, 2, 3. And 4. Come on. Dude, imagine if Infi had the heal potion though. He could have perhaps won right there. Insane. That steal. Invis wolf block? No way. No way. Speed scroll. Trying to chase for the kill. Oh, the creeps as well. Dude, what is this game? How is this game not over? Coming for the heal potion. Pass. Panda. Oh, he's got the heal pot. Turning around. The mad lad. KK with clutch Blade Master plays here. If he has to get a new heal scroll. But surely this must be too much now. Surely! Blade Master ready for the next steal. Oh, he got it again! Damn, dude. Timing by KK here. Outstanding. And now, almost has to surround. Heal scroll, but the Farseer can't get out. Oh, one more hit. Farseer is dead, and that is finally the game. Oh my lord. Super close game. That Infi was almost able to win in the end, just with double racks headhunters. Pretty crazy. Back and forth game. Infi with the cheese. That didn't quite work. So KK gets a bit of an upset here, a bit of a surprise. Winning map number 1. Is Infi still gonna stick with the Farseer? I do think so. He's got a way more experience in this matchup using Farseer rather than Blade. I would be quite surprised indeed if he's gonna play Blade Master here. We're about to find out on map number 2. Concealed Hill is coming up next. This is Infi's map pick. It is a very difficult map to properly level and equip a Blade Master. Perhaps he's trying to kill off Xiao KK earlier before the Blade Master and a Panda get so strong as we saw on the first map. Mikey Likey with the resub. Thank you very much. After this game, we're going to have one more match for the day, by the way. And this might be our highlight of the day, because it is going to be Lin versus 120. I am quite excited for that one. Hoping to see a close game there. Lin recently has had the upper hand against 120 pretty convincingly, but throughout the history it's been going back and forth. It's almost a 50-50, historically speaking. Just most recently, 120 seemed to have a bit of issues competing on the very highest level, the world-class championship winning level. It seems like we haven't seen 120 there in a little while. Still rated highly in rank 5 in the ELO standings. Unlike these two, Infi and KK, normally beyond the top 10. It's a Farseer opening with straight Headhunters and Blade Master on the other side. Yeah, I always enjoy this matchup when it's a meeting of styles. Blade versus Farseer. Is Infi gonna go crazy again? Is he really gonna go double racks again? There's a peon moving out. Oh! He's doing it again! The Mad Lad! Back to back double racks. Okay. Okay, Infi. Well. Mass Headhunters will be on the menu here real soon. We saw the answer to Headhunters. It isn't exactly grunts. It isn't exactly shaman. It is heroes. Strong heroes. Blade and Panda did very well earlier. And every last hit here is important. KK secures it for himself. Tech has started. I think going 2-burrow tech here is the right call. Gives you a lot more options early on to deal with the Headhunter flood that's coming your way. Farseer buying the circlet here, trying to keep that away from the Blade Master. When is KK gonna figure out that this is mass Headhunters? I would say when he sees 4 of them so quickly, he should know. Oh, and I think there might be peons moving out already. Oh, Infi might be looking for super early towers here. Speed scroll used, chasing down multiple Headhunters at the same time. I like that. We got Blade on 1, Grunt on 1. Blade Master now level 2. But not the best items. Only a single ring on this blade. Ring is actually pretty good on him. But he would like to have more. Okay, here we go. Tower push already. 4 minutes is when it hits. Peons being pulled out by KK. I think that's a very good call. Infi going for an early shot this time. He really suffered from not having a shop, not having healing for a long time previously. But we have a bunch of grunts here already. Oh, Farseer taking a lot of damage here. Good thing for him that there's no speed scroll anymore on Infi. Tier 2, soon to be done. At that point, a panda could again be added.
一位玩家的部队正
Some
好
Thunders
攻击
going down here. Infi trying to micro them as best he can. 0 experience still on the Foss here. Hasn't gotten anything yet. And tier 2 is about to be done. Blade Master coming in with the panda right away with the backstab. Cancels the healing on his enemy and on himself. Power is cancelled again. Infi's plan so far doesn't seem to be coming together too well. Money 2 Black with the resub. Thank you. Also Mikey Lecky with the resub. Thank you. Money 2 Black says, thanks for the whole team effort at Raraland. We all appreciate all the hard work. That's very nice of you to say. Thank you. Infi seems to be in trouble here. No towers up yet. The Panda Breath of Fire again and again. Working out really well against these headhunters. And there he's gonna call it. Oh my. 6 minutes in is all it took. Oh boy. That was a very short game. KK holding the cheese on the first map, holding the cheese on the second map. What the hell? That was over so quick. I am a bit flabbergasted. Infi losing the first match of the tournament. This could mean Infi's going to take last place in the group, because the remaining opponents for him are very, very strong. We take a quick look at the group stage. Hold up. Here we have it. Group C. The first game now over. Xiao KK beats Infi with 2-0. Infi will still have to play 1-0 tomorrow. And Lin tomorrow. Very difficult games for Infi. Sometimes Infi has these standout tournaments where he does really well and seems to overperform. I'm not sure if this is going to be one of those tournaments. Lin 1-0. It seems like it's going to be between these two who wins the group. And so the next match coming up might already be determining the winner of this group. Very hype match for the closeout of our day. I'm really excited for this one. Lin and 1-0 coming up next. It's going to take a while to set up the game, so we're going to go into a break one more time, one last time. And when we come back, it's time for the decider, or the possible decider, I should say. Lin versus 1-0. See you guys later. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Warcraft All-Star League Summer Finals. We are in the middle of our group stage right now. And here in Group C, we have a bit of a switch up today for the last match of the day. We all thought it was going to be Lin versus 1-0, but that killer match we will have to wait for until tomorrow. It's a bit of a shame. I was hoping to see that as the last match today, as the main event, so to speak. Would have been super sick, but apparently that was not the case. Instead, it is 1-0 versus Infi. Another Undead versus Orc. That will be beginning on Tidehunters. Infi here going with the Blade Master build, which surprises me a little bit. Infi, I would have expected to play more Farseer. Farseer still seems very playable in this matchup, unlike against Night Elf. But here it is, the Blade Master instead. Blade Master, Headhunters, with 1-0 going DK Ghouls, as is the norm. And Infi seems to try to hunt items at the start here, going from one green camp to the next. Trying to pick up level 2 quickly. Get a couple of small items. Hasn't found anything good yet, which is a little bit unlucky. The great thing with mirror images, you can let the mirror images tank the creeps, and so you have no heal cells that you need to purchase for a long time. That allows for a faster tech, saving on gold. And need both so far. I'm trying to go onto a little item hunt. Oh. Even pulling out the Null camp here, that's kind of cool. Getting a lot of experience early on. Are both heroes just creeping for the time being. DK about to get another item and get level 3 from this camp. Getting 3 faster than the Blade Master. Oh, double claws, double gloves. That is really good for 1-0. Infi sees it quickly, reacts quickly with the Headhunter. That's good. One burrow, though, here is going to be in trouble. TP home by Infi. Does not want to have his burrows in jeopardy. And does save him. Easy TP forced by 1-0 here. Oh, that Headhunter is dead. Normally we see orcs try to harass in the early game, because if the DK gets level 3 quickly, exactly this becomes quite dangerous. Lich second. Oh, and almost a surround. Oh, oh, dude, he almost had him locked in. That would have perhaps been the kill. But then again, with the invul, maybe could have fought out. The DK actually has crazy high right click here. Normally not known to be a right click hero, but with these items, very powerful damage. Blade continuing to creep, getting close to level 4 already. This could be a very strong Blade Master late game, but this oftentimes leaves not many creeps for the rest of the Orc heroes, which can be a concern. Ring of Protection found. With mirror images you can scout absolutely amazingly all over the map. On 1-0 side, everything looking very standard so far. DK Lich, Slaughterhouse tier 3. Question is what third hero we're gonna see. Normally against Dark Ranger, against Headhunters, the choice is Dark Ranger. We've seen Lin sometimes, when he sees the Dark Ranger, pivoting fully into Mass Wyvern. Against Mass Wyvern, Dark Ranger is very weak. But it's not easy to find the right timing for all of that. Oh, Creep Jack coming in by 1-0. Coil Nova gets one easy kill. There's more Skellies here as well. And there's also Ghouls. Uh-oh. Infi getting caught with his pants down. No daytime yet. Can't go for Zeppelin yet. That means 3 Headhunters have gone down total so far this game. Against no Ghoul losses, I believe. Blade is about to be level 4, though. That's really strong. Scourge Bone Champ's also really good for him. Not good for anyone else, though, unfortunately. But really good for him. If he was to go Torrents, it would be really strong. But not many players are doing that at the moment, it seems. Finally, Ghoul going down. That is level 4 for the Blade Master. Okay. That's pretty strong, man. Blade level 4 before the first big fight. Infi, though, only at 41 supply. Will need another burrow. TC on the way. And there's a Kodo somewhere. They're getting ready for a push towards the burrows, though, and there's no reinforced defenses. Also, a Kodo defenseless. Kodo could try to devour something. Shut out him. Not yet level 3. Not having the level 3 here is pretty annoying. The burrows will need to help in the defense. One burrow goes down very fast. Infi's lumber is so low, by the way. He could never go for reinforced. Why is his lumber so low, I wonder? Oh, Lich taking a lot of damage, but also the Headhunters here in big trouble right away. Berserker upgrade was not finished yet. Oh, Berserker upgrade finishes just as all the Headhunters are dead. That is very annoying. 1-0 steamrolling this fight so far. We also now have Destroyers ready, so those could be morphed against the mirror images. Hex a little bit too late to kill the Lich here. Frost Armor is in. And there's still so many Ghouls on the field. We saw Lin lately skipping the Kodos, skipping the Beastery, and rather going for Torrents. Torrents in these fights are really good against the Ghouls if they get to connect. TC goes down and might be another map loss for Infi. He's 0 and 2 maps today. This could be 0 and 3. There's no Windwalk, remember! And the Blade goes down. And Infi loses another map here at the 10-minute mark. 1-0. Finishes the job. Very uncomplicated. Just a good old frenzied timing. Infi wasn't ready for it. Maybe Torrents. Maybe Torrents are the way. The Kodos don't seem to be doing too much these days. Sure, the damage aura is nice, but the Torrents might work out better in the fights when you're lacking frontline, oftentimes. One to 0, of course, going into this game as the favorite, even if 1-0's recent endeavors haven't been as successful as last year. While Happy remained extremely successful at the top of the scene, 1-0 has fallen off a little bit. He's still one of the best players. He's still in the top 5 of the ELO standings, but last year in WAL and in other tournaments, it was oftentimes Happy and 1-0 passing the torch back and forth. Winning separately. Deciding the big tournaments between each other, oftentimes. Today might not quite be Infi's day. So far, 0 and 3. And tomorrow, Infi will be facing the biggest challenge out of all in this group, I guess, when Lin is playing. That also means that Lin will play all of his games tomorrow. None of the games today. Wait, so that means it's Lin versus 1-0 tomorrow, and Lin versus Xiao KK, and Lin versus Infi. And Xiao KK versus 120 as well. Torrents are never the way, they suck. I don't think I agree. They're difficult to incorporate in most matchups, but when you want to fight against Ghoul Frenzy at around 50 supply, they're actually pretty damn good. And if the armies grow bigger in size, then the more difficult it gets for the undead to avoid the torrents in the fight. I actually think torrents have a really good position right now in the matchup against undead. I haven't seen them look really good anywhere else yet. But yeah, against undead, I think Lin has shown quite a few good games with them. Tomorrow, we might see some more. Thank you very much, Mr. Lucas, with the resub. Less than 3, he says. Thank you. Less than 3 right back.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Torrents are too big and clumsy. Yeah, on the new patch, the Torrents got a move speed buff, which was a big buff. Let's see what we get here on map number 2. Turtle Rock is the pick. And again, we get mirror images.
正遭到攻击。
Classic play here for the undead. Trying to take out the turtles early. Blade almost got the last hit, but not quite. Of course, the downside of this build is you don't have Windwalk for a long time. I guess you never do. Unless you get level 8, maybe? Man, Blade Master level 8, that would be a display. Blade Master, one of the very best heroes in the game on high level. Oh, if he steals his last hit, that would deny level 2, but he can't. Double Cloak, very unlucky for 120. Those will be sold. And 120 is trying to snipe the turtles here one by one. Pick up those little items. One camp after the next. Anonymous Gifter. Gifting us up to Elden Ring Lover. Thank you. Blade Master here with a very slow creep start. 1.3 only. Needs to catch up quickly with creeps. He's got 4 grunts, so he can creep really well. Oh, but look at the read by 120. Expecting a creep there and finding the creep jack. Outstanding game sense by 120 right here. If he can steal the item, that would be perfect. Trying to get us around. The blade is hurt already. There's no heal salves. The grunt, I think, getting surrounded by his own mirror images. If Infi moved the mirror image, maybe he could save the grunt. But it's a 1-for-1. 1 grunt for 1 ghoul. Not a good trade for the orc. Man, 120 is owning Infi so far. Why won't Infi play human anymore? Nobody really knows. Oh, DK close to getting surrounded here. But my interpretation is that with human he was tryharding, trying to win every tournament, trying to be the world champion, trying to be the best player in the world. I think with orc he's just having a more relaxed time. He's just playing for fun, not tryharding that much anymore. Oh, and I think Infi just learned something. He used the mirror image, and if you use mirror image, it cancels the healing. Cancels the heal self, cancels the clarity. So that's a bit unfortunate. DK stole another creep with a coil. Very close to level 3 now. Blade Master finally level 2. Talisman of Evasion is really good if the mirror images get focused. But normally, it's everything other than the mirror images getting focused. By the way, Infi, not going head-ons anymore, he's going grunts. Grunts and wyvern. Also interesting. Now we got the level 3. Oh! That's a really good surround. Infi here with a quick Ogre creep. Lots of good items here. Catgus Pipe is one of them. Lots of bonus mana now on the Orc heroes. Now again, a very creep-heavy mid-game. Both players waiting for their tier 3 upgrades before entering into the big fight. I wonder if the Wyvern could work out well here. Sometimes under this difficulty dealing with Wyvern. If there's no Fiends. It's a Dark Ranger third, and again a timing push by 120. Against this push, Infi died earlier. Again, he doesn't have a level 3 Shadow. That's a problem. But he is pretty close. The TC is out. Going for the shop right away. Infi should remake the shop instantly. 300 gold almost on Infi. The repair is too late. It's time for the Dark Ranger though. And the Wyvern are working out pretty well so far. Oh, Shadowhunter narrowly dodges the surround. That was very close. Stomp, trying to surround the Lich. Oh, and he's got him! Lich is stuck, but he has the invuln. Looks like Infi didn't see the big invuln. That's almost a gift. Mirror images are soaking up quite a bit of damage here. Target fire by 120 could be looking a bit better. Oh, Blade Master now in trouble. Silence Coil Nova, but also he had an invuln. The Wyvern are putting in good damage against the ghouls. We have a Gargoyle now out to counter the Wyvern. Really good as long as there's no bats. And so far there aren't any. Coil flies, next Wyvern goes down. Grunt also falling. Lich level 3. This might be the end of the road for Infi today. 40 supply only left. Still no Shadowhunter level 3, man. It's taken so long. He did rebuild the shop early. I like that. I feel like when you play this old school Blade Master style, like one base tier 3, you really want to have reinforced defenses and ideally also one tower in the base. It's not that expensive, really. It helps you so much to survive against the ghoul attack. The ghoul timing. Right now, doesn't seem to be the best time for Infi on the competitive level. It really looks like he hasn't mastered the Blade Master yet. It takes a lot of practice to really figure out this hero perfectly. He had been playing Farseer for the longest time. The Orb of Lightning is doing a good job now, though. Taking out some Gargs, taking out some ghouls. But now the Blade is out of mana. No mirror images anymore for the time being. Almost a 20 supply lead on 120. If he had a bit more lumber, he could expand quite easily. Sign of the Shadow. The Blade now in trouble, and the Blade now is dead. GG is called, and Infi loses the second game of the day as well. Disappointing day for Infi, but good day, I guess, for 1-0. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Games today a little one-sided, unfortunately. Hopefully this was the shortest day of our group stage. All our matches today rather on the clear side. Moon vs Sock AS was the highlight today. We had one really close game in there. But other than that, it has been a clear affair. And Infi having a rough day. Infi's difficulty is not quite over. He's gonna have another very strong opponent tomorrow, when Infi in his last match will play against Lin on Saturday. And tomorrow, we're going to finish the group. We're going to have Group C closing out with Infi versus Lin, Xiaokeke versus 1-0, and Xiaokeke versus Lin, of course, and 1-0 versus Lin as well. That should finally be then happening tomorrow, which will be a very exciting game. Today's matches, not the most exciting, if we're completely honest, but today, hopefully, things will be a lot more closely fought. But yeah, for today, we are done. So now I bid farewell to you. I wish you a wonderful weekend. I'll be back tomorrow once again, 1 p.m. CEST, as always, when we continue with Group C. So have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. And bye-bye.